We were looking for treatments online, my dad and I, and we got told about it by a friend in Arizona, and she recommended it highly. When I was 17, I started using heroin, and had about 3 years clean after I did a 98-day program. I relapsed this March and started doing meth and heroin, and it went to a completely different level. I lost everything in like 2 or 3 months and started living out of a car. Everything went downhill really fast, and ended up in jail October 19th and was there for about 3 weeks, and got court ordered here and ended up loving it, and it really helped. And now I'm going to sober living like by my choice instead of court ordered. So they offer a lot of different programs. It's more diverse than any treatment I've been to, and I've been to 2 other ones. They have neurofeedback, there's different detox options. The teachers are just great, and we get weekly therapy 2 times, and they just make it a lot better. It's a good experience. I was nervous, of course, but everyone was really welcoming, and they got me at ease very quickly. The counselors talked to me, I met the therapists, the case managers, and the girls in my house were just really welcoming and made me feel at home really fast. I was hoping that by the time I was done with treatment, I would want it for myself instead of circumstances, and it did exceed it. It was everything I hoped it would be and more. I loved our house. We got really lucky and had a great group of girls. I got really close to them, and they're some of the best friends I've ever had. The house managers I got really close to. I could come to them with pretty much anything, and it was just a great experience. At the end I called it home. Can we go home now? And it was cool. I liked it. I ended up getting really close to my therapist. We talked about things that I didn't think I was going to open up about, and she made me feel at ease and comfortable, and I trusted her, and that's a big thing, to gain trust with a staff member, and just to be able to open up completely. And then the group leaders, I became friends with a lot of them. I could come to them with anything also, and it was perfect. I couldn't have hoped for better staff. Yeah, the CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, Jesse taught that, and he just made it so fun. I looked forward to going to group every time, and he just kept the attention. It wasn't dull, it wasn't boring, it was always interactive, and that was my favorite. I started Neurofeedback, and the first process that you go through, I guess, is called brain mapping. So they take a scan of your brain, and it kind of tells what is going on, causing you to feel the way you feel, or anxiety or something like that. And then you review it, and from that she talks about what do you want to work on, and then through training exercises, and I did about 10 sessions, and we did a scan at the end, and it was drastically different. It was improved. It was really cool. It was a great experience. We wake up and generally have coffee together and breakfast if we have time. The girls will go on a beach walk and kind of just enjoy the morning, get ready for the day, and then we get here and get to start our groups. We have about 4 groups before lunch, and then get to spend the lunch just outside, hanging out with friends, talking to people. So it's a little bit of a break in the day, and then at the end of the day we go till about 3:30, and we'll come home, we'll all make dinner, sit at the table, talk, do assignments or hang out. Sometimes we have outings and we get to go do things, and it's just a really good experience because you've got friends with you the whole time. I think the biggest thing that impacted me from what Sovereign did was just make me feel at ease. And that's hard to do when you're coming into treatment and you're scared and you're kind of broken. And they just opened it up and made me so comfortable. And I could talk to anybody about anything. I think the way that they help you change your thinking from viewing the negatives all the time and then switch it around and see what the positive is in the situation and be able to not be so down about it. And it really does help when you put it into effect. I think one of the things that I would tell other people is don't just get complacent, because sometimes it's only a 30-day program, and I was here for about 75, and 30 flew by, and I wish I would have put more work in those 30 days. And so just start early and start working, because it'll fly by and you don't realize how fast it's going to go.